ClaretsTV speaking to Chelsea manager Robbie Simpson after a win here at Chippenham. Robbie, that was, I suppose, with the squad we had and the 3 league debutants, that's got to go down as a brilliant win.
Yeah, I think regardless of the problems we had, and take that away from it, just focusing on the actual performance of the team, it's up there with one of my favourite performances of my tenure, to be honest with you. It was a game plan executed pretty much to perfection. We had maybe 1 or 2 moments, but then the recovery from those moments with everybody else was amazing and really restricted them to nothing. And I felt like we always carried a threat. I felt like we were unfortunate not to be in the lead at half time. Really good save from the keeper, he came out well, and really good bit of play from us down the right hand side that I think on a crisper pitch we'd have taken. But yeah, to restrict them to pretty much nothing, and then you bring in the factors that you mentioned about the team and the struggles. Blackie was ill overnight, so he wasn't involved, and having a bench full of an unfit Freddie and youth team players. Kane playing with a really sore Achilles, big thanks to him. Ruffy was ill overnight as well. Him playing and giving the effort that he gave for as long as he did, it was a real captain's performance. I thought the 2 centre-backs, obviously Rory's not a centre-back, but I thought him and Paul were real leaders and stepped up. Kennedy in the middle of the pitch was outstanding, got on every second ball, made in the main really good decisions, bar one in the first half where he tried to flick it backwards. Nico's always a threat. Salim looked more like his powerful, strong self today, and Blandy playing at right back again, like he's so versatile and did so well there, and Sam did well, and Ted being really nice and assured back there, not making a mistake, not looking like he was going to make a mistake, kicked it really well, relieved pressure when we needed him. It was like I said, it was as much of a complete performance as I can remember having in my whole tenure. So, and then you bring into the factors that you mentioned, and it makes it even better.
And obviously they knew our threat with Nico down the right wing. Tyreek Johnson, our former player at left back, marshalled him well throughout the game, but he makes a slight miss of an interception, and that's where the goal comes from, down the right wing.
Yeah, well, they doubled up on Nico all afternoon, which meant that Blandy had space, but Blandy not being a natural right back was probably a bit apprehensive about what that meant and what that meant he could do. But yeah, the one I thought that Archie displayed what his best point, really, his best attribute is being able to drive forward into space, and he was in a tight area down by my dugout, managed to get a little bit of room where he could shift the ball and drive, and he did that, and then he played a lovely actually inside ball to Nico, which we perhaps didn't do as much today because he was doubled up and effectively rolling inside. He'd be rolling it onto another defender, but we did that, and Archie's ball had a bit of movement on it, and then on this pitch a mistake or a set piece is what's going to count, and it was that mistake that then led to Nico still had a bit of work to do, and I thought a fantastic cross, and then I was really pleased to see Kane on the end of it, although I think it hit Freddie and he's claiming it, so I'll leave them to fight that one out, or you to decide.
Yeah. And Kennedy Mpumba, when I remember him in the academy, he was a winger, but he turned and played in the sort of a 6 today, didn't he, central midfield, so brilliant performance in the circumstances on his first league start. Yeah,
he came in for the ill Blackie. Like you say, we planned to bring him on in the 10 or out wide, or maybe a change of system to bring him on to suit him, but I thought the game really suited him. He's always on the move. A midfielder can often be judged by the amount of loose balls they pick up, and I thought he picked up, out of all the midfielders today, picked up the majority of them, and then it's about making really mature, correct decisions, and you can see that he's been out on loan and played and made probably mistakes that he's then matured from, which is a great sign, and you just look at the age of our side today, and the future really is bright. It's an identity that I've sort of brought in, and I hope carries on. We know this club wants to get out of this league that we haven't quite managed under my tenure, but I really believe that they can do that, keeping the same identity and philosophy. And I was really proud today.
And a special day, Leicester Ward made his league debut after a few Senior Cup and Tolshan Darcy appearances. Then Lewis Hayes and Jet Murphy got on for their full debuts, league debut. So great moment for those three.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and brilliant for Spills. He does such a good job with them, trying to get them ready. And then Rob also, who's got to take some credit for Kennedy's loans, and he's got Leicester out playing men's football now, and I'm sure the rest won't be far behind. But we're in a position where we're able to give them a taste of men's football at our level, and it was really great to get them all on the pitch. I thought Lewis got the longest, but I thought so obviously touched the ball. I'm not sure the others touched the ball, but I thought Lewis was really good in what he did. His touch was excellent, and a quick pass delivery on a few occasions out to the wide players. He takes on information so well, and again, that's full credit to Spills and the way he brings them up as humans and people, being able to be coachable. And yeah, it was just a brilliant day for what we're about.
And Enfield, a massive game for them next Saturday, and a big game for us as well, back at home, trying to put on a good performance in front of the home fans.
Yeah, one of the worst performances of the season away at Enfield, really was. So we've got some making up to do, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, thanks for your time, Robbie. Well done, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you, appreciate it.